After working 10 years as art director for various magazines, 17 and Esquire, then I went on to advertising because I wanted to do things in fashion and working with terrific photographers. I just watched what they did, and finally I decided I just didn't want to go to another meeting, and I didn't want to just sit at a desk and be concerned about the politics of a structure, a corporation. So I gulped hard and came home one day, wrote a letter of resignation, and my wife opened up the door. We had 3 kids then. He says, "What are you doing?" He says, "Oh, don't talk to me. I'm quitting my job." She closed the door. So I went in, turned in my letter of resignation, and everybody was kind of in awe of me, so thinking, "You're crazy, but boy." And it worked. I started getting assignments from Vogue magazine because I had done a lot of pictures of my children, and that's what I showed. And they had a magazine called Vogue Children at the time, and I fit right in, and I started doing that. And then a friend of mine was Freddie Brenner, who was a men's fashion illustrator. We had worked at Esquire. His wife was Barbara Brenner, who wrote children's books. And we were having lunch one day at the house, and she said, "I have an idea for a book, and I think photographs might be better than illustrations. It's called Faces." And she asked me, would I like to try it? I said, "Sure." So I tried it, and I designed the book also, and we presented it, and they loved it. So we did another book together called Bodies, and then after that, the editor said, "George, why don't you try writing a book?" I said, "Me, write? I never went to college. I'm always a visual person." He said, "Well, you see, if you were to write the text, you would get the other 50% of the royalty." All right. So I wrote, and I did a book called Monsters on Wheels. They liked it, they published it, and voila, I'm an author.